Hi everyone, my name is Federico, and today I'm going to talk about the sleep apnea project for the CTP2 video 1. So in my last project, which is CTP1, I was researching and doing some implementations about the sleep apnea. So I was researching for the explanations, causes, and reasons for the sleep apnea in order to solve the problem. So I finished my research, and in this project I will actually implement the research that I have done into the real code. So previously in the CTP1, I was using the old library from MetaWare. So now for this project, I have updated the library to use the latest library from the MetaWare. So in this first video, I have 5 important updates that I would like to show you. First, I have successfully connected the Android phone with the MetaWare board using a Bluetooth LE connection. Second, I have updated the code to use the latest 3.0.17 MetaWare library. Third, I have been able to output the temperature and accelerometer values to my app. And last but not least, I have created a sleep assistant for the sleep position of the patient. So I'll explain these points here one by one on the next slide. So I'll explain to you the first point, which is connecting the board. So to connect to the MetaWare board, I need to use the Bluetooth LE connection because it's the only way we can connect to the MetaWare board. So in order to connect to the board, I need to use the Android built-in library in order to get the Bluetooth adapter, and also I need to use the MetaWare library called BLE Toolbox. So just to show you, this is the BLE scanner fragment that I'm using for my code. So mainly I'm using this interface scanner communication bus to scan the MetaWare device. And as you can see, there's a good documentation in here. So this makes my work much easier for the scanning purpose. And I think the good thing about this code is that it only scans the MetaWare device only, and so it won't scan other BLE devices. So this is my code to find the Bluetooth adapter inside the Android phone. So if the Bluetooth adapter is not found, the alert dialog will output the message saying that Bluetooth device is not detected. But if it's found, it will set an intent to request to ask the permission for the Bluetooth to be turned on. So this method called onActivityResult will listen to whether user click yes or click no to the dialog to allow the permission for the Bluetooth. So if the user clicks yes, it will start discovering the board, calling the function called discoverBoard. And here are the methods that I implement from the BLE scanner fragment interface to my code. So in the first method, if the user selects the MetaWare board, it will try to connect to the device, and then it will close the scanner dialog. In the second method, this line of code is used for returning only MetaWare boards in the scan. And on the last method, we specify the length of the scan duration to be 7000 milliseconds. And previously, I have told you that I have updated the library version to the latest version, which is 3.0.17. So here is the difference between the version 2.5.9 and the latest version. So I decided to use the latest library because I believe the latest one has lesser bugs and it should have a better performance compared to the old one. So I've also been able to output the temperature and accelerometer values to my app. But I still have one problem with the temperature, which is It only updates the output only when we connect to the board. So in the future, I need to make the temperature function to update every 5 or 10 minutes. So in order to do that, I can use the task scheduler methods from the MetaWare. These two figures are the examples of that. And for the accelerometer, I figured out by myself that by using the Z value of the accelerometer, we can detect the patient's sleep position. So the next one, I'll show you a demo that shows the sleep assistant that tells a user to change his sleep position. So let me click to play this video.
Hi, in this demo, I will show you the sleep assistant and how my app works in general. Just go inside my app and allow the permission for the Bluetooth. Just click yes. Now it has finished the scanning process and it's found the MetaWare board near my phone. So just click on it to connect to the board.
Please sleep on the side.
Yeah, you just heard the sound of the sleep assistant from my app. So let me show you. So if you take the sensor and flip it to the side, means the patient has slept on the side. But if you flip it back to the original position,
Please sleep on the side.
see, the assistant will tell you to sleep on the side. Now let me try again to the other side. And
Please sleep on the side.
yeah, it works. In the future, I hope I will implement the vibration motor to the sensor in order to give a vibrating effect to the patient. Also, I will have to loop the sound of the assistant to make it like an alarm. Now if you see the LED, the green LED here is blinking, means the board is still connected to the Android app. But if you try to disconnect it, it will stop blinking and it will show the message MetaWare is disconnected. Besides the sleep assistant feature, I also have the temperature feature that I output to the phone to tell the user the current temperature near their area. And also for the accelerometer here, it's just for testing purposes. In the end, I'll remove this accelerometer output because the user doesn't really need it. So this is the end of my demo and thanks for watching.
And in the next one, I have the data from the research paper that shows the data of a simple snorer versus the sufferer of a sleep apnea. So I can use this data in order to determine whether someone has a sleep apnea or not. So here are my next goals for this project. So the first one, I will optimize the code to reduce the power usage on both phone and the MetaWare board. Like for example, scheduling the task for the temperature output. And secondly, I'll refine the add code for error handling. Third, I will analyze the sound coming from a microphone and using a pattern matching algorithm to determine the possibility of sleep apnea. And last but not least, I will output the sound of sleep assistant accordingly. Like for example, asking the user to sleep on the side only when they are sleeping on their bed. And here are my references for my slides. And here's the end of my video, and thanks for watching.